Hi boys and girls, it's Jilly. I'm here for another rainbow art lesson. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do kind of an abstract rainbow. Do you remember the word abstract? We talked about that one of our last days at school, how it's art that doesn't really look like something, but it looks a little bit like something. We're going to make a painting kind of like this flower painting that I made. We're going to work with the rainbow colors, but today we're going to do it a little differently. Here's my rainbow palette. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But we're going to start with the primary colors. Do you remember what those are? Red, yellow, and blue. You can't make red, you can't make yellow, and you can't make blue. But you can use red and yellow to make orange, and yellow and blue to make green, and red and blue to make purple. I'm going to start in the corner by doing a little bit of red with a little bit of white. Do you remember this one? It's called stippling, or we like to call it smushing. I'm going to start over here and do some smushing. I'm going to fill the whole page with white, and then I'm going to take some red. I'm going to smush the red. I don't want a lot of paint because we're going to do some flowers on top, and I would like it to be dry. When I'm done with my red, you know what comes next. Wash your brush. Wash, 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 wash. Now this water looks good. It looks a little bit like strawberry milk. Don't drink it. Okay, next I'm going to take a little bit more white and move over here and do some white so that I have some blue. But if we add white to it, boys and girls, do you remember what happens when you start with white and add a color? It gets lighter, right? Here I go, taking some blue. There's my blue. And adding it to it. See, I'm not using a whole lot of paint because I don't want it very painty. Now, I have red here, blue here. What's that other primary color? Yellow. So I'm washing all the blue out. I'm even kind of smushing my brush right on the bottom of my cup. Tap, tap, tap. And really dry it off. Get all that paint out. Ooh, it's still got some red in there. Okay, here I go. My paint water now. Can you see it? Looks a little purple. I don't want to dump it on the computer. I'm going to start with white. I need a little bit more white. If you don't have paint, you could do this project with markers or crayons. Here we go. Doing my white right in the middle. And a little bit over here. And now I'm going to take my yellow. So white plus yellow equals light yellow. Kind of like the color of a chick. I might go way over here with my yellow. Way over here. Okay, now comes the fun part. Actually, I have to wash all that yellow out. Goodbye, yellow. Tap, tap, tap. You might need an extra paper towel if it gets really wet. Ooh, that yellow's not coming out. I really have to wash that brush. Okay, now start with a little bit of white in the middle of these two friends, red and blue. Take a smidge of red on my brush and a smidge of blue on my brush. And what do you think I'll get? Let's see. It should almost, I need a little more blue. It should be purple, boys and girls. Let's see. Oh, it's a little purple. Can you see it? It's starting to be purple. Very nice. Maybe I'll even put a little purple over here. A little purple over here. So now, boys and girls, we've made our background. I'm going to let the background sit there for a minute and dry off my brush. I'm going to switch brushes now. No more fluffy brush. I'm going to go to I think I'm going to try a medium brush. Now, I need more red. So I'm going to shake up the red. I'm using acrylic paint. Whoa, it exploded. You could use tempera. You could use watercolor. Watercolor, you'd have to let it dry in between. Here I go. The first flower I'm going, that brush isn't quite the one I want. I think I want a little smaller brush. I'm going to start my flower. If you remember, we talked about flowers. Let's see. I think I'm going to do it over here. A flower can have a circle for a center. And then a flower has an oval petal. Ready? Here I go. 1 and 2. Do you hear my nice art music in the background? 3. 4. 5. Now, if I wanted to, I could take a little bit of white with my brush that still has red on it. I don't know if you can see it. And when you add white to red, what do you get? Pink. That's right. Here comes some pink petals. Take a little bit more white on my brush with red, so now it's a little more pink. There's one petal. Here's another petal. And another. If you're nervous about making flower petals, you could always ask your mom or dad to paint with you. Okay, I'm going to wash my brush. I think I would like to use a little bit of orange in the middle of that flower. Here I go. Putting a little bit of orange right in the middle. There. Now, what color do you think I should put on the yellow flower? I think I'm going to try blue. I need some more yellow paint. And I need some more blue paint. Here I go. There goes the yellow. And here comes the blue paint. Okay. I think I will start. Oh, I need more white. The center of my flower will be white. There's the white paint. I've washed my brush. I've dried it off. I'm going to start in the middle with a circle. Here I go. There's my circle for the middle of my flower. I'm not going to wash my brush. I'm going to take it from the very edge of the blue, so I still have some nice blue, but I can do a little bit of mixing. White and blue make light blue. Remember, a flower petal is an oval. It's kind of like a smile. You see the smile? And a frown. Going around and around. It's getting a little too light blue for me, so I'm taking a little more blue on my brush. Here I go. A smile and a frown makes a flower petal. I'm going to keep going around until I have a whole bunch of flower petals. go. There. What do you think? I noticed in this painting I used a little teeny bit of yellow inside that flower. So I think I'll try that. I washed my brush and dried it off. Here comes the yellow. Now, I'm going to use my brush. I'm going to hold it on the king's crown. Remember the gold part? And very carefully come out from the center to do some yellow lines on the petals. There. All right. Now, this is pretty red over here, boys and girls, and I'm thinking, you know what would be pretty, since in the sprouty room we were talking about crocuses. They're the first flowers to come out in the spring. I'm going to try some purple because remember, it's a rainbow painting. We have red. Oh, we don't have a lot of orange showing just yet. I'm going to start with a purple center. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of white on my brush and make some light purple. Oh, it's dripping. Petals. Here I go. There are some petals. There is my purple flower. I think I wanted a little bit more purple, so I'm going to take some purple and do some darker leaves. Here I go. Nice. I think maybe, let's see, I took yellow for the inside of that flower. Maybe I'll take some... I wish you guys were here to tell me what color I should put in the middle. Maybe I'll do some red, bright red, coming out of my purple flower. Oh, that will look nice. Here I go. And okay. All right. There's the flowers. Now to do the fun swirly lines. Now is when we do our green. Have you noticed that green is what's missing from our rainbow? And orange, we have red, no orange, yellow, no green, blue, and purple. This time I'm going to take, I think I'll stick with this brush. Here I go, I'm going to take green. This will be sort of like the stems of our flowers. I'm going to start right here and just do some swirly lines all around. You could do as many swirly lines as you want. I need more green paint, boys and girls. Here comes the green paint. Okay. Here I go with some swirly lines. Ooh, I'll start some swirlies over here. And some swirlies over here. They're kind of like vines growing out everywhere. Oh, let's see. Oh, maybe over here too. I really like my painting music. Have you guys been listening to any painting music while you're at home? It's kind of fun doing swirls. They're just like curvy lines. Some of the swirls in my other painting came out like this. Kind of like, they look like octopus tentacles, sort of. I'm using the very tip of my brush with my green. And I'll come down and around. Oh, that almost looks like a backwards J. I'm gonna wash my brush and do a few white swirls, and then I think I might be done. Here I go. The white is fun too because it's showing up with all the other colors around it. This is the part where I say make sure you fill your whole paper so that everything pops out. I could paint and paint forever, boys and girls, but I know that you probably want to get started on your project. So I think I will call that finished. Can you see it? There it is, boys and girls, the finished painting. I hope you have fun doing your paintings. Have your moms and dads send me pictures. Thanks. I love you. I miss you.